Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Giants take over.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Giants
on first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Throwing now on third. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
First down and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready? Craft all 80. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4.
At the 13-yard line.
65.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is into the hands of Wicks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will cut the deficit down to 2. Final second now of this first half as this one is away.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Back to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Lumberjacks offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here as the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 81 yards for the touchdown. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This ball back away. That's incomplete.
Does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Giants first down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get about 5. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll look to throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Lumberjacks. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The offense staying put. They will go for two.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The first down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That is hard. Touchdown, Honolulu. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
Ready.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The Giants offense back onto the field. Looking into the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's a 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
So So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The Lumberjacks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 89 yards. It is a touchdown. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. We'll go for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Giants take over.
Giants offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Now a screen set up for Tracy. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
Their own 7-yard line.
70, Timberwolf.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
He's going to look downfield once again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lumberjacks 40, Giants 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. The Lumberjacks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's hard! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 96 yards! It's a touchdown! With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. And they continue to pour it on into the end zone, tack on 2 more points.
The Giants take over.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Let's go now. Hold it right there.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. Inside the 30. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. He'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Lumberjacks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Look at the crowd, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he is upended. What a awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Let go.
He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Bobcat, 60, 60 Eagles, 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. In motion, that's Thornton. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back. Just a few months ago, I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills.
A big hole. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
That'll be caught. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more. 56, Giants 21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Giants take over.
The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's 3rd and 7.
3rd and less than a yard.
Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own
They'll
50.
take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.